Good morning, evening, afternoon. Where? Hmm. There it is. Boy, it's been so long I don't even remember what the hell I was trying to do. Usually there's something. What's it? Why is that not updating? That is really fucking weird. There we go. That's better. Not sure how well this is gonna work, guys, just so you know.
This Grineer ship tried to flee the infestation, but was quickly overrun. Exterminate everything on board before it reaches a more populated sector. The Grineer may have thought they could toy around with the infested, but they are quickly learning how wrong they were. focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Predates the Archer era, with records of outbreaks dating back to before the Radiation Wars. We must prevent a new outbreak. Well done. Now get to extraction. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Yay!
I must say, these infested scare the are very worrisome. The Lotus would like you to install that mod as soon as...
Now!
Oh, do. Back. Okay, Mars. Going to Mars. That's Mars. What happened?
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. We have got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare. Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
little things. Big things grow, dreamers. I believe in you all.
We are finished here. Move on. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Hey. In here. Snickers. What is this? Yeah, no, it didn't pause. It's starting to rumble. I thought I heard some rumble through my lovely headsets. Whoa, shit.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Terminal hacked. Keep moving. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. Continue to defend. The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete. You are surrounded by Premier Marines. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Nice. Very nice. We'll be right back. Forgot how to fucking play it. Oh, I have. Okay. You ever play Warframe?
We are going to attempt.
Not in a long time, many iterations ago.
The bomb will take time to
Yeah.
arm. Protect it until it's ready for detonation. When this cascade bomb goes off, a wave of void energy will tear through the complex, ripping the life force from all organic matter, but leaving the structure intact. It's our only chance to stop the scourge before it starts. The bomb is almost armed. You just have to hold out a little bit longer. The bomb is armed. I'm extracting you now. Good job, Tenno. We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate. Tenno, you have done well to contain the infested outbreak, but I am troubled. Dr. Tangus was but one of many reckless Grineer eager to gain favor with his crew.
I've completed a quest. Only taken me 2 years.
What game is that on?
Warframe.
Warframe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a fail too. Yay!
Operator, is that a void relic segment? Ordis hasn't seen one of those in, well, forever. Operator, is that a void relic segment? Ordis hasn't seen one of those in, well, forever. Ordis is pleased to see you. Void relics. What a baffling concept. Ordis will try to understand void relics again. They say the contents of a relic are simultaneously this thing, or this thing, or this thing, but also that thing, and certainly never just one thing. That is, until it's exposed to a void fissure. And at that point, all the possibilities collapse, each one falling away until the relic cracks open and exposes one singular thing. Then, against all tenets of logic, that thing becomes the only thing the relic ever contained.
What a load of...
Ordis prefers known quantities. Thank you very much. Operator, are you enjoying the view?
A new quest is available in your codex. This is the master blueprint for the Odonata Arcwing, the first of many Arcwings. To complete it, you must find its component parts, Unfortunately, an ancient Orican archive detailing the locations of the parts was recently stolen by the Corpus. Your first job is to recover this archive. Hurry. The Arkwing needs to be ready before the Balar Fomorians launch their first attack. The Corpus have snuck into the Void and secured crucial Orican archives detailing the hidden locations of much-needed Arkwing parts. Your mission is twofold. Cut off their access to the Void and recover the data. Get to the portal. We need to shut the Corpus out of the Void before we search for the Orican archive. The enemy are using a Void key and a portable torsion beam device to force open the portal, destroy the key and the device. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Allows travel in one direction. Start up the portal generators to reverse the polarity. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. torsion beam device, but they've taken the void key. Find it. You've located the VIP. Time to go to work. Quick, pick up the key. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You got the key. Now get back to the portal.
Whee!
The device is set on overdrive. Get through the portal before it melts down. Objective complete. The void key and torsion beam device are out of commission. The enemy will not be returning anytime soon. That's it. The portal has collapsed. I've located the cache containing the Orokin archive. Get there now.
Good and done, bitch.
You found the Orokin archive. You are one step closer to unleashing the Arkwing.
Lotus has passed along possible coordinates for you to search for the remaining Arcwing parts. Check your navigation console for more information.
Player comm in a raid I've never done before, as a DPS.
Nice.
I was top DPS, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Does indeed.
Yeah. That went a little deeper in my lungs than I wanted it to.
We've got some boomies around here that have been setting my doggy off.
Yeah, you said something about them dropping bombs a lot, didn't you?
In this case, it's not bombs, it's thunder.
Ah. Yeah, it's been storming here all fucking day.
We were out and about all day.
So, dude.
It was fine until, we got home. I actually made part of my crafter's gear.
Right on.
My brain went, why don't you just fucking make it? You can make everything you need to hit level fucking 20. For level 20 crafting gear.
Yep, and all the materials are super cheap at that level.
Yeah. Well, and I'm a fucking botanist and a miner. I can get everything I need. Except for, I had to buy the animal skin. Whoopie-doo.
Right, because otherwise you got to go kill hundreds and hundreds of low-level animals to get the couple of drops that you need.
And I only needed one.
Yeah, so.
Now I have a whole bunch of quests I have to do. Because I have all these crafters at 20, and I've done barely any of the quests. Oh, I still need to get the, oh, no, I'll get those 2 quest rewards. MVP. Excuse me. Damn it. Deliver a pot of maple syrup. One maple sap, please. Thank you.
Oh, he is fucking ugly.
You ain't done exactly pretty yourself, sir.
Compared to this thing, I am Brad fucking Pitt.
Nice.
Dropped a picture in chat.
And I need a princess trout. Yeah. Oh, dude, fuck that. I'm Ryan Reynolds compared to that thing.
Right?
I don't know where to get princess trout.
That is so weak.
Hmm. What raid are you doing?
I am doing AAC M3.
AAC light heavyweight M3?
No, middleweight.
Middleweight? Okay. We. I'm working on a level 15 culinary quest, which means I'm almost caught up to that shit. Ruby tomato. What up, Derek?
What's up, Derek?
Being very quiet.
Just logging in. Jim Ursay died at 65.
Yeah, I think that would be a good. See how you feel.
So if you're really listening to this video right now, to be fair, go to the comments and let me know if that would be a cool video idea
Yes, please.
for my channel. The only exception to that would be my iced coffee from McDonald's.
Okay, I love the idea of this challenge, and you can make a very egregious coffee at home. You don't have to. You don't have to go to McDonald's for that. I would recommend black coffee, but you can make a wild ass coffee at home.
Like I always tell y'all, that's
And I've just been having black coffee as far as fairly early, and I think that's a really good idea. No fast
What
food.
you got on in the background, man? But it is deafening.
Yeah, okay.
I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah. That takes care of the level 15 culinary quest. Oh, I already made these by accident. This is fucking awesome. That's a great way to fucking finish up a crafting quest to already have it in your inventory. Okay, that's done.
Man, fucking M3 is just terribly fucking designed. You can't fucking see anything ever.
Yeah.
When the fuck did he even telegraph? Jesus Christ.
It's only a matter of time before it gets nerfed.
Well, it's not a matter of nerfing it. It's a matter of I'm at max zoom out and I can't see what's going on with the boss half the time.
Got it.
It's just poorly designed. Like I'm literally looking up from the floor to see the boss most of the time.
Is it bad?
Yeah, that's just bad design. That's not a hard boss, it's just bad design. And on top of bad design, it's the same fucking character from the previous set of raids because they couldn't come up with anything new. They have really thrown in the fucking towel on this expansion. I'm guessing that the rumblings have bothered our dogs too, because now I have visitors in my room, and one of them's afraid of being in my room if it's not storming, so. Which we never figured out why. We have no idea why this one will not come in this room.
Well, maybe you're just an ass.
I mean, that two more than one thing can be true at the same time, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't actually mind me. Go lay down, dude.
You sure you wanted to trade in this high quality? Yes, I made it high quality on purpose, you fuck.
I actually appreciate that warning because so many times I've almost traded in my own fucking gear that I was wearing for quest shit.
Yeah, okay, there's that. Guess I need to make some bronze. No, I do not. Carrying my saddlebag.
Uh,
Oopsies. Forgot a step. Once again, I don't have enough fucking iron. Good. Fucking hate that I have. Like, I'm on my fucking armor The search should default to armor recipes, not blacksmith recipes.
Oops, I fucked up. At least this
Oh.
boss fight makes I can fucking see everything. This one's actually been fun.
And you've only fucked up once?
Mm-hmm. Oh, god damn it, I thought I dodged that. Okay, so I fucked up twice now.
I need to find something that'll give me like a level 1 materia. Yes. Fine.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Were you
All right,
talking?
yeah, my wife finally left me alone and turned the TV off. So I sat here pretty much on mute and push to talk for the last half hour.
Ugh.
Fight 4 was fun. Fight 3 was just felt phoned in.
Fight 3 was a mess.
Recycled boss, terrible camera angles to see what the fuck's going on. It's a badly built fight.
This entire expansion, it lacks the polish of previous years.
Yeah. Like I said, it feels phoned in. Like somebody somewhere gave the fuck up. Christ, how many items are you trying to give me?
Oh, goodness gracious. There's a warfighter hanging in my chat, not saying anything.
And I now have the savages unlocked.
I stopped to run my 1 through 3 this week, or 4, 5, or 5, 6, 7 rather.
I have to run 5, and that's it for this week.
It doesn't need to be today, mind you. It's just gonna end up happening.
Yeah,
What are you
Probably
doing
end
in
up getting
here?
for queuing from normal raids.
yeah. If whatever, if you've got roulettes or whatever, feel free to toss me an invite. I'm down for whatever. I have nothing going on. I'm
I am
watching for
already
freight
neck
trains.
deep in them. Yeah, I'm already neck deep in them. I've already finished the expert and I'm doing my leveling right now. Time was limited, so I didn't really have the luxury of waiting.
I'll be right back. I'm back.
not come back quite as recently as you did. I found the trials and dungeons for Dawn Trail to be relatively satisfyingly difficult.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I find it far and few between where they're difficult. A couple of bosses give me a challenge, but for the most part, it's all
again,
okay.
you have to understand your skill as a player at this point far eclipses the average. Not everybody not everybody enjoys a nonstop challenge for a difficult dungeon after dungeon after the fact that all three high level roulettes or all three like current max level dungeons outside of the expert ones are all genuinely challenging for newer players or for more casual players. So yeah, I'm just trying to give you perspective of not everybody would agree that's the case. I personally think that they were rather difficult, all things considered, for a leveling dungeon. Yeah. Now some of them, cough cough, Sky Deep Cenote, abso-freaking-lutely, they upped the difficulty by just making everything ridiculously tanky, and that was obnoxious. It was an endurance test for the entire group, and fuck was that annoying. But aside from that one, um, let's bring up the dungeons real quickly.
So Sky Deep Sino with a good DPS group does not have that problem. Our DPS in the groups that I've ran with for the most part have been abysmal.
Lord falling asleep at the wheel. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. But no. Let's see now. We're looking at First off, Stray Burrow Deadwalk had a couple interestingly challenging bosses, but not overly hard.
They're not. It's not really that they're challenging. It's that it's difficult to predict. They made the mechanics almost like trying to determine what the fuck's going on with behind the cloak at the magician's performance.
What is going on there?
Well, that is kind of the point of that entire dungeon. Is to just be like a carnival kind of thing.
All right, let's see how lame this looks. God, that is terrible. That is so fucking boring. Why are all the crafted weapons so fucking boring?
Yeah, I am woefully unimpressed with this expansion's aesthetic
Glam game?
use. Yeah.
You guys want to hear a really interesting sound real quick?
Oh god, is this Dumb and Dumber?
No. Just listen.
Okay.
Ow.
Well, that made a mess. Back.
Yeah, friggin' blew my eardrum through my speakers. Or my headsets. Like, it sounded like a beer, but it could have also been a monster. I don't fucking know.
Sorry about that. Kind of.
So was that a beer or a monster that you deafened me with?
It was a Nitro Pepsi.
Functionally a monster. Got it.
No, it's Pepsi carbonated with nitrogen instead of CO2.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yep.
That's interesting.
So it's not carbonated; it's nitronated.
Exactly. It's fizzied.
A
And
different kind of effervescence.
hang on a second. I'll take a picture of it now that I've got it poured.
Didn't a girl have like half her stomach removed thanks to ingesting the nitrogen in a drink before once?
That was probably like a bartender putting too much nitrogen in it or some shit.
Oh, it was absolutely the case. Let me look it up.
It's in the chat now.
Not so rough, dude.
Not so rough, dude. So do you like it when it tickles your tonsils on the way down?
It's actually less bubbly than
Carbonated, traditionally carbonated.
traditionally carbonated. Yeah. And I have a bunch of traditionally carbonated stuff because I have a soda stream. So
Well, it looks like it at least gave you some good head.
should have seen it had on the first one I had tonight. Crap. Alchemist. Game. Now I need some Walmart lumber. Jesus. Hey,
Walnut, maybe?
anybody got some Walmart lumber? I gotta make some.
I think they call that pressboard.
As a former employee, can confirm. Damn. I don't even have any fucking logs. Perfect. Oh shit. This part. I will say this: the one thing I am not liking about this is all the bouncing back and forth. Damn it! And I apologize for deafening you, Dark. I didn't realize exactly how sensitive my mic would be to that.
Particular noise.
It had
Oh, it's fine. It just
That's
came out.
understandable. It's
He's like, hey,
revenge for
listen
him.
to something satisfying.
it has a very very different sounding hiss when it comes to when a traditionally carbonated.
All right, let's buy a bunch of cheap gear.
Well, what level gear you need?
Oh, I don't need any gear. I'm just buying. Um, I'm just buying the level 700, 710, whatever gear from the vendor here, just to get me a baseline.
Turns out I didn't finish the last level of the Omicronian one. Apparently, I got to the mount and said, "Fuck it."
Good timing.
I am disappointed with the appearance of the Omicronians because the Omicronians are a large lizard-like race from Futurama.
I am Lur, ruler of Omicron Persei.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god, I am so tired of running back and forth on this fucking quest.
Welcome to Final Fantasy. Oh wait, you're not playing Final Fantasy right now, are you? Or are you?
Yeah, I'm doing a carpenter quest.
Then yes, welcome to Final Fantasy 14.
I am 2 days from becoming Bloodsworn with the Qatari. How many for the rest? And once that's done, I hate those little rat folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days from being done with the dwarves, and that will finish Shadowbringers. So, literally the 31st. Or sorry, the 30th. And off to Solution 9 to purchase some stuff.
Alright. I think I'm done with Final Fantasy. I think it's gonna be Watch Dogs.
What level are your crafters, Dark?
80.
80?
I'm jealous.
So by the time I'm done with the Loperids, it's going to be, they're pretty much going to be mostly done.
Yep.
So again, I'm in no rush because I'd rather do it in passing than just barrel it all out.
Hey, Chef, thanks for the subscription. Dang. Thank you much, man. I appreciate it. Play.
And that gets me everything north of 700. Or 700 or higher, rather. Perfect.
You for no. My game won't launch now, damn it. Oh, it says it is running. Great. Well, the good news is I don't really only stream Final Fantasy. I'm just trying to find my way around.
Let's see what the stat rate is now.
Probably crit direct hit, because that's almost the only stat
Yes,
that matters.
yeah, skill speed to 1.4/1.3 asterisk. Crit, DH. So that for a monk, direct determination's better than direct hit.
In regards to what?
Oh, it's just the stat priority.
DPS weights.
Sorry, I forgot I didn't.
I
have it.
imagine the consistency for monk is more important than the pops, since
Yep.
they are always be hitting.
In regards to what, Chef? Like top Final Fantasy games, or just all time? Oh boy, that's a hard one. Oh, as a child, it was uh, Pokemon Red and Blue, for sure. Followed closely by Yellow. one I keep going back to every once in a while is Trackmania. Yeah, for me it was an accident. Obviously getting into most video games is an accident. Uh, I was homesick from school one day in the 90s, and I was going through the guide on. Then it was Time Warner Cables. Guide thing, channel guide. And I came across this thing and it said Pokemon. And I went, what the fuck is this? Watched an episode of it. Later found out it was based off of a video game, except at the time I thought the video game was based on the anime. I didn't realize it was reversed. And the rest is history. Yeah. Ever get this stupid? Another one too is flight sim. Any flight sim. I was big into Star Wars. There we go. Now it's loaded. Like TIE Fighter and X-Wing and X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. I think I have them all now through Good Old Games. But I could never get like the ones that I really wanted to play to run real well. Let's stop the flip up.
Your son?
I already fed him.
Oh.
I gave him a sandwich earlier. You think I am a monster?
Where's my sandwich?
Make your own.
Damn it, man.
Wife looked at me and was like, "It's 9:50. You're gonna feed your son?" I'm like, "What the fuck do you think I did? Starved my kid until 10 o'clock at night?"
Yeah.
Send him to bed without dinner?
We do that every now and then because he refuses to eat.
Oh, there's a difference between withholding dinner and not forcing him to eat.
Right.
No, I can't tell you how many times at 2 in the morning he's just stood right next to my bed. "Daddy, I hungry." I fucking hate you, child. It's 2 in the morning. I have to be up at 6. Wake your mother.
Yeah, I don't envy you, sir.
The other day, and I was like, buddy, I've been reading some really fucked up shit. You should not be waking your mom up like that.
Ari has gravitated towards women books with all the women book content that we all know they read. And
Porn.
it's fucking with her. Yeah.
Yeah, I just recently,
yeah.
like within the last
She's reading porn.
day or so,
Yeah, she's reading porn. Yeah.
reinstalled Destiny.
We all know what the fuck they read. I know.
Reading Hamilton books since I was a teenager.
I know. It's not weird that you're reading porn. It's just all women fucking read their porn.
They just don't like to call it porn.
My collection.
Again, I see your hentai up there.
I was actually thinking about reading the Bullied one here soon. That's a good one.
That one always is fun. Yes.
Is it like hentai or is it yaoi?
Oh no, it's actual hentai.
Oh, okay.
My wife loves boobs.
That's all good wives should.
So she prefers watching or seeing the attractive female get absolutely destroyed, or reading about the attractive female getting absolutely destroyed, as opposed to dude on dude. That doesn't float her boat. Not typically, at least.
Just like seeing the attractive man get destroyed.
Yeah, that's not what she does. But no, she actually has an entire shelf of hentai manga.
Nice.
We
Okay.
keep that at the very top of the shelf where the kids can't get it.
I don't think I have any hentai manga, thankfully.
No, our collection is modest. It's hardly a robust selection of whatnot. But, we have a respectable amount of just book porn in our house.
Most of my manga online, so there's no hard copies to uncover.
But no, well, there's always something. Regardless of what you think of digital versus physical, there is something nice about a physical book in your hand.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. Like there are definitely some books that I have physical copies of, and I really hate that we are losing more and more of our rights to own anything. Really.
Yeah, it's awful.
Even if you have the discs now, they're killing media. So
yeah,
having the physical copy doesn't even save you anymore.
I did not
know the
this.
new Nintendo. No, the new Nintendo cartridges. They're a key card for you to download the game. The game is not on the cart. Now, the merit of it is you still have the ability to resell and whatnot, but when the servers go down once and for all, what are we going to do? As opposed to my GameCube, which I still turn on every now and then, pop in a disc, and it works as good as ever. Ish. It's also 25 years old. But,
But an even worse example is, like, what was it, Crew? The Crew game that came out?
Which one?
That was out for 2 weeks and then shut down with no refunds?
Oh, no, that was that Sony game that they made that was... Yeah.
Oh, that was another one, but the Crew game did the same thing. They released a new version almost immediately after, and everyone who had bought the one game because they decided to go full online or whatever, they revoked all their licenses for it and didn't give them a refund.
Oh, I did hear about that.
It's getting ridiculous how little we actually are allowed to own things. I mean, it's down to it's every aspect of our lives now. Our rent, our food is on fucking subscription,
I'm happy I bought a house when I did, because that's the last thing I think I'll ever actually own.
Assuming you're allowed to own that for very much longer.
Oh, you have to pry from my cold dead hands. And I'm gonna take anybody with me as
the regime is working on it.
like I said, they're fucking
really
disappearing
pushing-
people to South Sudan now.
They're pushing for suspension of habeas corpus.
No, they said we have no idea where this plane is. It flew to South Sudan and then poof. Also, do you have any idea how fucking ridiculously unsafe South Sudan is?
Right. It's one of the
It
most
is-
notoriously hostile areas in the world.
Yes, it is literally nonstop. It's not even conflict. It's literally anarchy there.
It's a constant war zone. And the fact that these people aren't getting due process is absolutely fucked.
Yeah,
Due process.
because if they don't get it, what's going to stop them from doing it to us?
Right. Hey, that Austin guy, he's part of that Venezuelan gang, isn't he? Arrest him. Get him out of here. And that's all it takes, according to them. Especially with that photoshopped ass. Oh my god, our president's such a fucking embarrassment.
No, he's not.
Heil Hitler.
Excuse me, Jesus.
The Cheeto in chief.
Oh, I loved what Jon Stewart said after Biden got revealed to be cancerous. And Trump sent out what is clearly a lowest common denominator acknowledgement and well-wishing tweet. And then Jon Stewart's pretty much saying, how low is the bar that we are now happy that as our president, when talking with one of his political rivals, didn't side with cancer. Like that really does kind of ring way too true here. We have expected Trump to just celebrate and cheer on cancer. You fucking kidding me, Trump?
And then 3 minutes after one of his aides posted on his account something pleasant, he was bashing Jill Biden for not catching his cancer despite the fact that she's not a medical doctor. And claiming that Biden has stage 9
He's
cancer.
sundowning so hard.
Yeah, he is. And he's going to try to take our fucking country with him. Him and old worm brain.
That's still the most confounding thing I've ever heard a public official say. I don't think people should take medical advice from me, dude. You're the director of Health and Human Services.
It's literally your fucking job, man.
Who the fuck's advice are we supposed to take? There's a reason that doctors are typically appointed to your position. Like, long-standing doctors with a lot of respect within their fields of
practice, yeah.
What the fuck are you doing here? Again, we need somebody who understands what they're talking about to head up your department.
No.
Have you seen his performance the last couple days in Congress?
Congress can't even decide on whether or not to approve his shit because his shit's so all over the place. And there are some actual Republicans left who are saying, dude, you're spending way too much money in this bill. We all campaigned on lowering the bill, and you want to spend how much more? That's probably going to blow up on us sometime.
I know the big beautiful bill is what, 2 trillion more of debt than
1.75 billion or 175 billion is going to go to this golden dome, which is functionally impossible.
because we're not a tiny country like Israel.
No, and they effectively said if you want to do this, you're going to have a mesh of 36,000 satellites in one position above them. No, it's impossible to get that. You can't do it. That's functionally impossible. There's not the resources to make that many missile satellites and put them in geosynchronous orbit with our fucking
And
country.
maintain them.
Yes. Me what?
Why'd you have to teach our kids about
Oh, why did I?
Huh?
Freya is just upstairs on the knee, going from one end of the regular to the other, going papa, papa.
It's cute.
It could be much worse.
All I'm saying is,
But
I mean, it's not like you got him singing Baby Shark.
Baby magnitude.
Shark do 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 do.
So no, there's a TV show that I absolutely loved called Community. Within that show was a 1-bit character who was a recurring joke. He was just a little black kid who's named Magnitude, and he would anytime you saw him,
That was not
something would happen, and one of his only lines would always be just like doing a raise the roof kind of thing and just saying pop pop to them, and it just became a recurring gag. So at one point, like 2 weeks ago, I just randomly referenced it for something, and now my daughter will not stop saying it to my wife, and it's adorable.
Like I said, there are so many worse things that they could be doing.
Mm-hmm.
A former friend of mine taught his kid right around that age to say "aw shit" to everything.
So, okay, our kids are absolutely adorable. My son is absolutely going to end up being on the spectrum, and he's significantly speech delayed. But in the last like half a year, he really has just started talking, like in talking well too, comparatively. So that's great. Earlier today, he wanted more candy, despite mom saying no more candy. So he sneaks, and by sneak I mean it's like you can't see me, I can't see you kind of sneaking. It's a sneaking only a 5-year-old with no sense of awareness could do.
Right.
And as soon as she's in there, Atlas, I said, do not get candy. And you hear the hurried shuffle to the drawer of candy, open, grab a wrapper, and then run back in. And he's got something behind his back, and he's just shuffling to the side so he doesn't have to turn and reveal what's behind his back. Like, there's nothing behind my back. There's nothing to see here. And I can barely contain my laughter. I'm just saying, kid, are you fucking kidding me?
How dumb do you think I am?
Don't be suspicious. Don't be. No, I had to contain my laughter because I'm like, he can't see me laugh at that. He can't fucking see me laugh at that.
So what roulettes do you still have to do?
Oh man.
I can just make you lead if.
I mean, quite frankly, there's very little I have to do at this point. I did my I did my expert and I did my leveling, and those were the two I needed to get done, more or less.
Right on.
Because
Well, if you want to do any others, I'll tag along.
that brings us to what do I want to do effectively is the question.
Right.
Because where am I in Tombstones? 214 or 210. I'm gonna be well capped in like 2 more days of roulette, so I don't really need to hardline that.
Heliometry is all I'm really interested in getting out of anything, and you get those for any of the roulettes. So.
All right, if you're looking for heliometry, give me 2 minutes here to take a look to see what all gets you what. You got level cap. You get 100 from level cap. You get 120 from high level. You get 60 from trials, 100 from main scenario.
Yeah, but for main scenario,
120
you gotta have like 45 minutes set aside to.
only for the one. The rest of them are 20 minutes.
Yeah, but it's the one we always get. So.
I haven't gotten it in a week, so I'm due.
Alliance raids are 120. So.
Yeah, 60 for normal frontline. You obviously don't do that, but
Yep.
apparently I had to catch myself on the wolf marks and didn't realize it, so I just ended up buying the 20,000 wolf mark mount yesterday. It's pretty cool.
Hey guys, give me 1 minute. If you guys are doing roulettes, I'm gonna come over and join you.
Oh, by all means.
Have to switch games here.
Yeah, pretty much the only roulette we're guaranteed not to do is leveling and expert. So
I don't have expert unlocked yet.
oh, do you have any of the dungeons unlocked that you need to do?
I have
That's UA Iwata and Underkeep.
hang on.
I'm gonna step away to use the restroom real quick, and I'll be right back.
Bird.
But yeah, if you have to clear one of them in order to progress, by all means, we'll jump on that with you real quick. Because getting you through that would be far more important than.
I don't honestly think I'm at
You actually get UA Iwata relatively quickly in 7-1. It's kind of late in 7 or for Underkeep in 7-2 though.
I don't think I'm at an MSQ block at all.
What's do you on?
I don't remember. It's been that long.
Yeah, when I about like that 2 weeks ago when I finally made the final push. I made the final push over the course of like 4 days to get through the last 3 levels of stuff, and then 7-1 and 7-2 because I just wanted it over with. I wanted as much of it completed as possible. So yeah,
Let me see here. Oh, I do have a. I am.
you're where now?
I am locked on a dungeon.
Are you on In Search of the Past? Have Yui Iwata Field Station unlocked?
That's the one I'm stuck on.
Okay.
And that
Yeah,
place.
let's knock that out with. When Siski gets back, let's knock that out for you, so you are no longer blocked, and then we can reel it away.
That was easy for you to say, wasn't it?
Yui Iwata.
Yui Iwata. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, these Native American ones get a little rough.
A little.
I'm back.
So apparently he needs to do Yui Iwata.
Okay, well, let's do Yui Iwata.
Awesome.
No, what's this one called? Mewahetsuan? Yeah. And the Piarioanan Plain? Piarioanan Plain, yeah.
Gesundheit.
The freaking Native American things here are ridiculously. It's like they were trolling us. This entire.
They were.
Fucking Yoshi P is gonna come out in like 9 months and be like, everything here was fake. We're reverting everybody to level 90 and starting over.
Tricked ya.
All right, let me know when everybody's ready.
Are bad. Yeah, I'm ready.
I am ready.
Going as Black Mage?
Yeah, unless there's unless there's a problem with that.
Nope.
Need some
Just wanna make
practice
sure-
on it.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everybody was on the right one, and I haven't seen you actually play Black Mage in a minute.
Yep, this is the pony I picked to be my caster job. Since Jay already has Picto on lockdown. And we have Steamy on Red Mage. I'm not a real big fan of Summoner.
I actually really liked Summoner and Endwalker. I just didn't get around to finishing level. I'm gonna have them all leveled eventually.
I wouldn't mind Summoner if it didn't feel like 6 different fucking rotations.
That's the rough part, yeah.
Like, I can't just focus on mechanics. I have to be staring at my spell bar to see where I'm at in my fucking rotation.
But no, we knocked this one out for you, and then you finish the next one, and you can join us on our expert roulettes. Steamy.
Cool.
Which are really nice because they get you a shit ton of your tomestones. So if you're all looking to get geared, I highly recommend that you hit your tombstone cap every week, because that's how you buy your 750 gear, and not having proper 750 gear really sucks when you hit Savage content. I'm at 375. How much do I need to hit to get the weapon? Is it 500 or something higher?
How long does it take to find a healer?
So, like a watch pot, never boils. Stop looking at the timer. Then poof, it'll happen.
All right.
There it goes, poof.
Oops.
I ended up getting distracted and not using my nits properly, so I popped my invuln early. Like, this white mage seems to be struggling with me not knitting right.
The white mage seems to be struggling with DPS for sure. Jesus.
Now, the white mage is just focusing too much on DPS, is I think the problem.
I think that's what I meant to say. Oh, I fucked that up. I was about to say it should be time for the first boss, right?
Yep. Watch out for lots of AoEs. You're going to come all the way over here. Am I the only one who dodged that?
I didn't have any space to dodge.
Well, here we go again.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna get gacked.
This you had me worried there for a second because we both dodged the same direction when it said spread. Tank said 2 seconds.
I had to change a quick setting that I had toggled earlier. It was driving me nuts.
All good.
No, I turned on show limited weapon skills for other classes or other players
Yeah.
Gotcha.
because I like to do that whenever I have a green leaf tank in my party, because I find myself I end up mentoring them for the entire run because so many of them suck ass. I cannot tell you how many freaking baby tanks I've had to advise you need to use your AoE rotation. Please use your mitt. I don't know how you made it to level 54, but please use your fucking mitt.
Yeah, I wind up choking down those tendencies, or just fucking. I usually Q tank for most things, honestly, when I'm by myself.
I have no issues actually mentoring greenleafs, as long as they're willing to at least listen to me. I am more than happy to at least advise them of a couple of best practices. And I found more than half the time you end up in a situation where they're actually seemingly grateful that somebody took the time to explain something that they didn't actually know prior. Because a lot of people don't take the time to actually tell them stuff.
Right.
But if I can create one more half... I'm about to get fun Venn diagrammed here. I'm just going to stand next to Stinger.
It's alright, those barely fucking hurt.
I know.
Well, that
I
was
hate
not.
that
That was not a fun mechanic right there.
No, we all hate it. Everybody hates it. This has got to be brutal on you guys, casters.
Yup.
Like at least I
Slidecast,
can.
homie.
At least I. Slidecast can only do so much there.
Me.
Like that happens so quickly, you barely have time to slidecast.
I had it set up where luckily I started a combo that was all instacasts. So I didn't have to slide cast that time. Oh, here we go again. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Timing is everything.
Hey, I was number 2 on DPS.
Number 4.
A little bit too much movement for me to really get going.
You were number 1, weren't you?
Yeah, and my DPS is terrible.
That fight is not forgiving for casters.
No, that is a caster's
No.
nightmare. You know what really sucks about dying as a red mage? All of the mana you've worked to gather throughout your castings just disappears.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's every caster's.
It's the punishment for everything you got. Every job has that punishment. My monk, I've got 2 naughties up and I died. Fuck.
Now you have no naughties.
I just got to the point that I have a usable amount of like if I had to, I could trigger off my massive AoE fucking damage thing. Brain worked real well with those words. They're worded well.
Alright, last pre-boss pool. Mid to fucking back. Holy fucking AoE, Batman.
What AoE?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure that Sissy's doing the same thing I am and spamming AoE, so
No, the big AoEs on the ground that I had to dodge both of.
oh, okay.
Yeah, we didn't share that experience back in the peanut gallery.
Well, that's a very angry-looking bunny rabbit.
Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, he's gonna fuck you up. Look how smiley he is. Give him kissy, kissy, kissy.
That big old beautiful toothy grin.
Sure, I'll get
This is
behind
a
it.
lot of Ruby Weapon and Panda 5 coming up, by the way.
Yeah, I couldn't move fast enough. I hate this fucking boss on the caster.
You chose to come as a caster.
Yeah, I know. I just fucking forgot how fucking high movement this shit is. And I gotta get used to it anyways.
Yep, right here.
What the fuck?
Right here should be safe.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that doesn't
And
look
now
good.
the Ruby Weapon.
Wow, I just got rammed right up the ass.
Yeah, the Ruby Weapon chains often do that. Oh yeah, get out of that.
He did.
Who did?
You are.
You.
Oh, I very much was dead, yes.
I did say get out of that.
Yes.
I will smite thee.
I was dead before you said
Run
get
away
out of
You're
here.
gonna
Yes,
you're gonna want to
version.
run. Yeah.
And then back to the bunny. And get behind it.
Dag nabbit.
Bread.
Ouch. And stack on our buddy the healer.
That tank buster tickled. I literally popped 3 mitts on it, so it didn't do shit. Oh, wrong way. Suck. Do the boss.
Oh, fucking A. Motherfucking cocksucking son of a
Did
bitch.
you run in the hole?
My attack turned me towards him. And, yeah.
I've ran in the hole.
You've run in the hole?
Mm-hmm.
I've dashed into the hole before, instinctively using gap closers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens.
a little irked here that I got rezzed and then not healed.
Look, he's kind of busy and not the best. He's not the worst healer we've ever had, but
No, he's nowhere near top tier.
but again, we haven't died specifically because of him at the very least.
Fucking A! Just leave me die. Leave me dead. I fucking am sucking today.
This was also not a...
This is not a vanilla fight.
No.
This is moderately difficult, both in terms of terrain and mechanics.
And first time playing it.
Yeah. I'll have you know, my first time I didn't die once. I had a lot of stacks, but I didn't die once. Good job, everyone. He gets the calm. He didn't suck that hard.
Yeah, I calmed him. He dealt with our bullshit.
He dealt with me.
That's what I said.
Fuck off, bro.
Nah, you did fine. Other than you committing suicide into the hole.
Oh, he's talking to Siski now.
Huh?
He just bashed Steamy. Yeah. Emboldenless Red Mage is crazy. Please read all of your skills before queue for high-level dungeons.
Lock functions. Add the black loads. The fuck is my emboldened anyways? And then he slapped me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Prick.
That's why I blacklisted him. I'll never see him again.
And here we were just saying, he's good enough. Oh, no, he's a dick.
Yeah, total dick. Total dick.
It literally costs him nothing to sub to you. So
That was awesome. That is awesome.
All right. What else do we got to do? Let me repair my gear real quick. Steamy, what roulette would you like to knock out?
Um,
I'll give you picks since I have no care which one.
I want to know what I have to do to unlock expert roulettes because it shows up. I just don't meet to.
All you have to do is complete the 7.2 storyline. You will
Okay.
unlock another dungeon through the story.
Okay. I don't care. I'm just not going to use Embolden. I haven't done any
All right.
roulettes today, so. Just get slapped again later.
Let's see here. If nobody minds, why don't we jump into an alliance raid?
sure.
Sure.
I'm gonna go as a DPS, but honestly, it doesn't really matter what y'all want to go as.
Do you have Juno unlocked yet?
I do, but
Jamie?
we're not gonna get it this time.
What's Juno?
The level 100 alliance raid.
Is that the only one that's available right now?
Currently, yes.
Okay.
In fact, I could tell us right now whether or not we are by just going here.
Well,
Clicking
have you
on
completed
raids.
it, Dark?
No.
Well, then
I haven't
we
even-
wouldn't. Okay.
Nope. So we can do it if we wanted to. But yeah, if nobody cares, I need to get some barding done.
Boarding.
So, my bard.
Ah.
I know it's confusing considering barding is another feature of this game. But we are in queue for. There it is. Yeah, fun fact, it's going to be a circus tower.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's definitely gonna be a fucking Crystal Tower.
It's going to be something in Crystal Tower.
Yeah. And that's because I'm only level 53.
Yep. So, Circus Tower, Labyrinth of the Ancients, or World of Darkness?
Yep, it's probably Labs or World. I have not had Circus Tower since I got back.
That's all I fucking get, so you might get it.
That's all I seem to get too.
No, I really, really wish that they would impose a rule for the Alliance Roulette saying that if you're 20 levels over a cap, you have to unlock that particular
World of Darkness, and we're
raids.
gonna be B.
World of Dark. Last.
But no, the
I can't use Embolden.
nope, you're too. It's
Too
that's
low.
58. I think.
You're too young.
I'm too young. I'm not a res mage either. I'm just DPS at this point.
Barely.
I'm not even.
Yeah. I think I have 6 spells other than my utilities.
Yeah.
I'm not even an opulent at this level.
Y'all remember when actually using weapon skills had its own resource bar?
No.
I do.
So yeah, Steamy, the up through Stormblood, they had a additional resource bar called TP, technical points. and you had to manage it as a DPS or as a physical DPS class. The same way that you have to manage MP in a magical class.
Okay.
And it was totally possible to run out mid-fight if you didn't manage it properly, and you were literally a monk standing in the middle of combat, unable to move. Or unable to attack aside from auto-attacking. Ah, fuck. I suck at Bard. First off, I hate playing Bard. Bard is... It's one of those jobs I struggle to wrap my head around, because it's functionally a non-stop buff machine.
It's a non-stop buff machine, and it's 4 distinct different rotations.
Yeah, each of them seem to be differently proc-based. And I hate proc-based classes. But they're great to have in a party if you have a good one. Right?
Right. Because they always be buffing.
Yeah, their damage is comparatively shit, but everybody else is better for it, which is kind of the entire point of Bard.
Oh, right. Hourglass. Away from the boss.
Oh no. Ding. I'm just gonna tank the floor here. Oh.
Ow.
And now Xanthos or whatever his name is pops up.
Zandy.
Zandy.
Usually one of the ranged DPS blows the limit break on the void gates.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's alright. You're forgiven.
This time.
The fact that every last one of the bards spell or cooldowns is 2 minutes is ridiculous to me.
But you also got to
Peloton.
remember each one lasts for what, 30 seconds?
Well, the songs, yes, and you can actually create a non-stop rotation of songs. But like everything else is Raging Strike 20 seconds, Battle Voice 20 seconds. So you're ridiculously buffy. And a good raid group around a decent bard can really start cranking out good numbers.
Oh yeah, Jinxie was fucking beast mode.
Because yeah, their numbers aren't going to be that great, but everybody else's.
Fucking phenomenal.
After this fight, I'm going to have to say BRB a couple seconds. I have to take a huge piss.
Fair enough.
No.
Nobody's going to care.
That's a stack on me. Everybody who stacked on me got into a deep freeze.
Yeah, thanks.
I tried to get out of it, and I was frozen before I was able to react.
A likely story.
My story, and I'm sticking to it. Ah, damn it.
So this weekend, I think I might actually crack my healers out and get them all to level 60. But that's going to be a chore because I hate healing so much.
Oh god, we're on belly duty, aren't we?
BRB.
Because the Jaws is Cerberus, right?
I think so. But it's been a minute.
Oh.
What is belly duty?
You get eaten.
Alright. No, this is the Jaws, by the way.
Prepare for shockwave, get right under his nuts.
I am back. Oh, hey, y'all
Right.
brought me to the Atmos. And I'm in the wrong Atmos.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
Eh,
It's all good. It's not like it needs a tank, anyways.
I'm not a tank.
it's DPS.
That's right. You're running Bard. I'm so used to you tanking. But yeah, Cerberus duty. We're on belly because we're B. So get eaten.
Well,
How do you get eaten?
So Wolf's Bane will get dropped and killed. You stand in that puddle. If I remember right. I don't get. I'm very rarely in Group B.
Yeah, I usually have to do one of the chains.
Which is usually Group C's duty.
yep, B for belly, C for chains. Almost like we had this down to a science once upon a time. You jerks.
I didn't get swallowed. Yep, there we go. Oh no, I'm just gonna die.
Yep, that didn't work right.
That was not really what was supposed to happen.
Is anybody tanking the boss? Because he's just kind of.
There's comes a part of this fight where he's untankable.
Is anybody gonna?
Oh, that was right. We have to stand in the gastric juice to get mini, and then go into purple. Otherwise, he will kill us by eating us.
Gotcha. So we skipped a step.
It
Which
happens.
doesn't matter. He's almost dead. Yeah, it was A for ads, B for belly, C for chains. That was it. That has been lost to time.
I rolled a
This
2
boss
on
used
that.
to kind of have mechanics too. Now it's just deal with clouds. Don't stand in front of her.
Well, I'm sure the chaotic one is now pretty mechanic-y.
Oh, I'm sure.
I need to look up what that looks like.
Well, that just made my
Oh.
asshole pucker.
All right, Mr. Happy. Tell me out what I needs to knows. And the puffs should be coming up soon. The clouds. There they are.
Ow.
We did it. Go us. The puff of darkness.
That absolutely fucking everybody has.
Should at this point, yeah.
I got a player cob.
All right.
I hate to say it.
But you need to turn into a pumpkin.
I don't think you can call it turning into a pumpkin at 11 o'clock at night.
Yes, we
It's
can.
usually midnight. At least that's the way the Cinderella story goes. Fine, you're turning into a butternut squash.
I prefer an onion, thank you. I have layers.
Ogres are like onions.
They make you cry and they smell?
I want to get to the next part. Where am I in? Oh, no.
The next part of
That
what?
almost sounded like words.
Yawnies.
I want to know where I am in Dawn Trail.
You have to finish whatever the hell you're doing here. If I'm not mistaken, there's a what you call it, like a solo instance that you're gonna have to do before you finish this patch 7.1, and then you have to go through 7.2, which is a fuck ton of dialogue.
There's
And then
always,
you get to Underworld. Yeah,
there's always the escape key.
yeah. And it's getting soap opera levels of bullshit now.
I mean, we've gotten to the point where we're killing the gods of the gods. They there's nowhere left to go. They ramped it up too hard, too fast.
Yeah, the Mists of the Realm should have been an entire expansion.
Mist of the Realms. What is that? The
That was the
Normal
Endwalker raids. Yeah. It was the Endwalker Alliance raids. They should have turned our endeavors with the 12 into an entire expansion.
Oh yes.
And honestly, I think that Dawn Trail should exist, and I have no issues with Tural as a whole. It's a little cringe here and there, but again, it's not horrible. What should have absolutely happened, though, is somebody should have been like, "Y'all are taking the fun away from the players here," and that's sin number one for an MMO.
Yeah.
Let the players do stuff. Don't just dialogue them to death nonstop. But and then, of course, everything post level 97 is just jump the shark territory.